I'm Todd Grisham. The Cask Killer, Jessica McCaskill, quite simply one of the best fighters in the world today. Here comes Heather the Heat Hardy, a fighter known for her relentless aggression and very positive attitude.
Oh, pure bad blood.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Chicago, Illinois, here is a women's 2-weight division world champion and an undisputed women's welterweight champion of the world, Jessica Caskilla McCaskill. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, presenting the WBO featherweight champion of the world, introducing Heather the Heat Hardy.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, all I can say,
all right,
heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Hook got her attention. The straight right just misses. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Nice hook. Landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
She blocks the uppercut. Nice defense there to stop the right hook. They have no respect for each other's punching power. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about McCaskill in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute...
On to the second round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No rest for the weary. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd,
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. And that was a big shot, and Hardy is rocked. We almost saw a knockout of set. Whoa, wait a minute. And now Hardy. Oh, it may be the beginning of the end. Looks like trouble was averted.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What a shot! Down goes Jessica. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five. You all right?
Let's talk about McCaskill. There's the bell to start round 3. So she's back in her corner, Johnny, but you got to believe this is just a calm before the next. And Heather Hardy just couldn't take anymore. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot from the gods took her out.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Couldn't land that jab. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
She blocks that right hook. Her stamina is off the charts. Missing with the hook. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that... There's the bell for round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Deciding to let it all hit, and down goes Heather Hardy. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, you got away with it. You can do it again.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Just missed with that jab. And that barrage of punches was too much for Heather Hardy. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You continue.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it as they were dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down twice.
Focus. You're better than this. I've seen so much more from you. You've worked. I don't want you to load up. Don't be another one. If you box, you will win. Get back out there. Focus. Ready to go. Look at her. She's shattered. She's hurt. She's feeling it. She's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise she'll six in and you will win. You are the better boxer. Just get back out there and focus. And finish her. You were thinking, you were smart. So hard, get back out there, focus, and you will be on top. Boxer. If you box, good boxing right there. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried around. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We've done so much better.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Focus, breathe again. Once we're out there boxing, you're going to be in the lead.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Beautiful counter shot. Johnny! Oh, we rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is now. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
She catches and counters. You'd like to see more jabs. The straight right just misses. Good defense to block the hook. She scores with that counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about McCaskill in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
I need you to switch back on. Okay, Napa, that was a great round. You're fighting smart, you're staying ahead. She's going to win the round. You let her back into the fight, be focused, do what you're doing. You're already doing it.
There's the bell to start round 6. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, McCaskill might get knocked out. That was the moment.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, McCaskill just got caught. She's in trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice defense there to stop the right hook. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And they are going to let her continue. Let's talk about McCaskill in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This is what you talk about.
Here we go. It's round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
That hook doesn't score. We rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And Hardy crumbles to the canvas. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I've got to see that again.
time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.